Hey guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly Word, episode 143. Big Neve boss, repping the Anzac Tea today.
You are.
I don't even know how I ended up pulling this out of my wardrobe this morning to put it on, but it was just there.
No other clean ones?
No, plenty of, that's what I mean, plenty of clean ones. And this is from April this year. Yeah. Haven't worn it for probably since April this year. I thought, you know what, fuck, bust it out. Because I know we're shooting Weekly Word today. I'm gonna show you some respect for the Anzac Tea. Yep. Topics of discussion, Neve.
So we got back in stock.
Yep.
New products coming soon. Ask Neve.
Very, it's actually very short, sharp, to the point episode of MassiveJoes Weekly Word for you guys this week. Only 3 questions. Ask Neve as well.
It should be that. The middle stuff's kind of a bit of filler.
You reckon? Yeah, just jump straight. We could be done in 5 minutes if you want. But of course we won't, because we're here to entertain you guys. First topic of discussion, Neve.
Back in stock. It's quite nice. Quite nice.
Look at it. Look at it. I saw Rob on Monday this week, man.
I don't think it went quite short enough on the sides.
You don't reckon?
No.
You reckon need to be a bit short, bit tighter, a bit shorter? Yeah. Still, it's 3 days growth though. Like it was pretty tight on Monday. My hair's growing out of control. My hair always grows out of control in summer. I don't know. Do you guys get that? Is that just
they can't reply to you?
No, but in the comments they can. But honestly, like every year, summertime, I have to see Rob like every week. My shit's fucking out of control.
Maybe the humidity waters it for you.
I think it might. I don't know, some weird shit going on. Anyway. All right. First topic of discussion, Neve.
Back in stock.
Hit them, baby.
So we've got the Mars and Snickers high protein bars.
Yes, both flavors, Mars and Snickers, obviously, in the high protein bars to go along with the Mars protein powder that dropped last week.
Ghost Legend.
Yes, back in all flavors, the lemon lime, the sour watermelon, and what's the one? I can't think of the third flavor right now. What's the third flavor?
Berry?
Yes, red berry. Red berry. That's why I couldn't think of it.
Sure
all back in stock, all flavors. Yeah, man, all 3.
Lemon lime.
No, all 3. They're all back in.
There you go.
They came in on different shipments. I don't fucking know why, but all flavors back in.
Ghostway, all flavors?
All flavors Ghostway back in stock, not to be confused with Ghost Vegan that only comes in 1 flavor. Ghostway comes in 6.
Yep.
And they're all fucking delicious.
All ATP Science, everything?
Everything ATP Science. You and I have been using infrared.
Pre-workout, we have been,
We've been, well, not as our, like we've been stacking it with our pre-workout. But we've been using it as like a pre-workout carb source more than anything. And we've been enjoying the fuck out of it.
Well, it's also got your citrulline in there.
It's got a bunch of shit. It's got beta-alanine. It's got a bunch of shit in there.
But yeah, beetroot juice.
Beetroot extract.
Whatever it is.
For the betaine anhydrous.
Yeah.
The creatine precursor. Some good shit, man.
Yeah.
I like it. But all ATP, everything back in stock. All the pills, potions, powders, oils, fucking cosmetics. Yeah. All the shit, the ATP. What are they going to come out with next?
Protein bar.
You reckon?
No, they are. I believe they are.
All right,
anyway, Sparta Hydro Shred, all flavors?
All flavors, both versions, back in stock. All Sparta Hydro Shred, everything.
And Empire Trilogy, both flavors?
Both flavors of the pre-workout from our good friends at Empire Trilogy, back in stock. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
New products. So we got ATP Science Aurum Oil.
Is that in already?
It'll be in. I believe it's coming in today. I believe it's coming in today. So it should be live by the time this video goes.
Now this Aurum oil, we actually, Boss Josh and I shot an episode of Basic Breakdown for you guys. Link is in the description box down below if you missed it on the YouTube channel. It's essentially an essential fatty acid supplement in liquid form.
Yep.
Vegan, so not using fish oil or krill oil or anything like that. It actually uses hemp oil, not CBD, but hemp oil. Full spectrum EFA supplement. Very cool.
Yep.
I like it. I'm actually going to start using it myself.
Yep.
Because I don't like fish oil. I take it every day, but I don't like it. Moving on.
Moving on. Yeah. Amino Energy and electrolytes. Now in stock.
What do you mean?
New products?
Oh, they've done a new product.
Yeah.
Amino Energy and electrolytes. I thought it was two separate products.
No.
You were like, Amino Energy, new product. I was like, that's not a new product. And then on electrolytes.
Yeah, it's a all-in-one, yeah.
I thought they did electrolyte product. I'm actually not taking the piss, I'm being honest. It's the same product. I'm confused.
They just added electrolytes into it.
So it's Amino Energy.
Plus electrolytes.
With electrolytes.
I think they charge $5 more for the electrolytes. So.
And it's a new product.
3 flavours.
What are they?
I think like pineapple. Did you not know about this?
I'm honest, I'm being honest.
I think it's like...
I thought they've done electrolytes.
No. It's like Amino Energy with added electrolytes.
What sizes, what flavours? Fuck.
It's the 30 serve. I think it's legit.
Okay, let's get serious. All right, 30 serves, so it's the same as Amino Energy.
Yeah.
And what flavours?
I know there's a pineapple. Fucking hell.
Oh fuck!
I think.
Dude, I think you got to do that that cut away from the screen and cut back, because this is too much.
I think it's legit 30. I think they've charged an extra $5 for it, so I think it's $34.95.
Okay. It comes in 3 flavours.
I think 3 or 4. I think 3 flavours in the one size.
All right. Next topic. That's all the new products. You're not going to throw anything else at me?
No, that'll do for now.
Good? All right. Next topic of discussion. Neve.
Coming soon. USP Labs Jacked should be here hopefully by the time the video goes live.
Ooh, fantastic. So that could actually be a new product.
Yeah.
And that's the most updated version of Jack 3D, right?
Also, new product, Mars Protein, now in stock.
We mentioned that last week.
Did we do a video on that?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, there we go.
But we can mention it again because it's flying off the shelf. I don't even think by the time this video goes live, we might not have any stock left.
We'd sold over half of our stock within the first week, so it was good, yeah.
Very, very popular.
Yep. Coming soon.
Yep.
Ghost Legend Green Sour Apple will be available the first week of January.
Okay, so that's like 2 weeks away.
Yep.
And that's the sour apple Warheads flavour.
New flavour.
So that's cool. Yep.
Olympus Labs Testify next week.
Yep.
Olympus Labs King's Blood.
Yep.
Next week.
Yep.
Olympus Labs Super PCT next week.
Yes.
ATP Science Aurum Oil, it should be available. It should be available now. So yeah. Yep. HPN NAD3.
Now this is cool. This is the new updated version of HPN NR. Very, very cool. I'm actually going to do a separate video on it to explain the difference between NR and NAD3. But effectively, our good man, rich homie Sean Torbati, CEO of HPN, took NR, which was just the one ingredient, the niagen, the NAD plus booster, and added some other shit to it, and actually has the science now to prove that it was more effective than just NR by itself. It's fucking amazing. And I'm a big fan of NR. I've been taking the shit since it came out and aging backwards. Don't know if you guys have noticed. But call me Benjamin Button. But the shit is amazing. So the fact that now they've got an even better version, I'm super excited. Get my hands on that shit, man.
Team J Apparel bum bags.
Yes, next week.
Team J Apparel backpacks.
Yes, also next week. Now, the bum bags come in 2 colorways. They come in the white
and white on black.
Yeah, black on black, white on black, and the backpacks come in the 1 colorway, which is a black on the outside, red on the inside. Now, when we say next week, this is a super limited release.
Yeah.
So we literally have like 50 of each.
Yeah.
Super limited. We just wanted to get a limited release in before Christmas, and then the full shipment is coming in January.
Yeah.
Right? So if you want them, like fucking these will definitely, the limited release will definitely sell out. So if you want to get them before Christmas, before the start of 2019, you cannot miss the drop.
Yeah, make sure.
And the drop's going to be next week.
Yep. Team Joe Apparel Fuse Shorts.
Yes. Now, when we say Fuse, well, there's a couple there. Continue.
Fuse Shorts.
Yeah.
And the Team Joe Apparel High-Waisted Fuse Shorts, which is a female version.
Correct. Both will be here next week in the grey, and we're also doing a black on black colorway as we did with the initial Fuse launch, which is going to be here hopefully before the end of the year, but likely January.
Yep. America Labs Uncle Bam.
Yep. Start of 2019.
Core Peak X.
Also start of 2019.
MTS Outright Bar.
Still fucking waiting on import permits, but there has to be some time in 2019, right?
Yep. And 3D Energy.
Oh, you wanna? This is your little side project.
Yeah, so we're bringing 3D Energy Cans, which is the Christian Guzman energy drink.
Yes.
So available in 4 colors.
Yep.
They actually haven't got flavors.
Colours. They're actually colours. It's like Monster. Monster doesn't have flavors. It's
red,
like, what colour Monster do you like?
Red, blue, green, and white or silver, whatever colour they're calling it.
White.
Yeah. And we've had all 4 flavors. They're delicious. My favourite is
the red's not.
Oh yeah, no.
The red's like a cherry. Well, the red is like a Dr. Pepper. So like I don't like Dr. Pepper, but there's a lot of people who do. Leah fucking loved the red because she likes Dr. Pepper, but for me, not so good.
The white is like a citrus Mountain Dew kind of flavor.
Also not so good for me.
I like it. I like it.
No, I definitely like the other colours better.
So yeah, we'll be here in the first quarter. So we because it is a very heavy item, we have to sea freight it, not air freight it. So
it takes fucking forever. Yeah, coming literally the other side of the world.
Probably like, I reckon Feb. Let's say Feb. End of
Before
January.
the Arnold, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. That's it.
You reckon we get the goose? Does he like being called the goose?
He does now. He does now. We're going to get the goose at the MassiveJoes Mega Booth?
Yeah. Do you reckon actually on the goose and see how he reacts?
I reckon you should. Yeah, I reckon.
Goose. Fuck. We've just lost 3D energy.
We had 380 energy and it's gone.
Right.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Ask Neve.
All right. Literally only 3 questions for Ask Neve. This week. But not a bad thing because usually the less questions we get, the more balls deep we can go into them. Starting from the top, Justin Thompson. Hey guys, Justin from Kansas City in the US of A. Throw that one up on the map for viewers who don't know where Kansas City is. Got a long one. I've been struggling with my diet in a way I've never experienced. So I've always eaten clean and well 90% of my diet. Recently, anytime I have carbs of any kind, I kind of have a terrible stomach ache, get bloated and lose all energy. When I eat higher fat, I feel amazing, but after an hour post-meal, I get very dizzy and shaky, unbearable. Even my subs, protein, pre-workout, etc. made me feel gross. Any thoughts on this? This is all new and has been consistently happening for about a month. Obviously a doctor will help, but I hate asking my doc about diet and subs.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great for us to be asking, we're not dietitians.
Well, it's pretty obvious. Anything he's eating or consuming is giving him all sorts of like stomach issues. You've got some sort of gut health issue, Justin. So it could be, you know, the wrong mixture of bacteria in your gut at the moment. It could, I mean, it could even be, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but it could be something like fucking some sort of stomach worm.
Maybe a
stomach
worm.
bug, something like that. Because I've heard of that happening before. Like literally, whenever you eat, it makes you feel shit. There's some weird shit going on in your gut.
Yeah, but it's strange that it's every type of carb. Sometimes different carbs have different effects on people. So if it's,
but that's why I'm saying it literally could be a worm.
Yeah, because if
they call them. It's not. Is it tapeworm?
Yeah.
Or am I getting confused with something else?
I don't know.
It's like a gut worm of some sort, but there's literally like something like in your stomach that's fucked up.
Why are you getting dizzy and shaky? I mean, that does happen when you go hypoglycemic.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've probably gone hyper.
Nah.
So I'm not really sure what that would be either.
Yeah. It definitely sounds like there's some weird shit happening in your gut, Justin. The good news is, most of the time, it's very easy to cure. You take like an antibiotic or something, or you take something that just fucking destroys everything in your stomach, and it's quite easy to cure most of the time. But I would definitely be seeing your doctor about it, for sure. Especially because it's been happening for a month. Like it's not like it happened for a few days and then, you know, like there's definitely some imbalance of some sort.
Yeah.
Going on there.
Yeah.
Concur? Ostra Lagarda. Hey guys, Oscar from Tucson, Arizona in the US of A. What are your thoughts on mushrooms such as cordyceps, lion's mane, ashwagandha? What is your preferred ingredient for mental focus?
I mean, they're starting to get a little bit more mainstream nowadays in ingredients such as Vitality Switch, Bar Switch Nutrition.
Well, Pico 2 is a blend of mushrooms. Ashwagandha, obviously huge in cortisol control, estrogen control. I mean, these mushroom-based ingredients, man, I think probably one of the companies that's at the forefront of bringing them to to consumers at the end point is compound solutions. They're doing a lot with mushroom-based ingredients. But I mean, we're learning a lot now about a lot of these extracts that are coming from different types of mushrooms that are good for hormone control, gut health regulation, mental focus, cognition, like a whole range of things, but it's still very early.
Yeah.
Like it's still very early days.
I mean, what else have you seen apart from Vitality Switch that has lion's mane in it? Have you seen much else?
I think was it the A&S Rave? Did that have lion's mane? It had some sort of mushroom extract that was quite unique. That was the first time.
As I said, ashwagandha's been a couple of ingredients prior.
Yeah.
I mean, my preferred ingredient for mental focus is still just choline myself.
What type? CDP, cognizant?
Cognizant.
Yeah. Alpha GPC.
Cognizant.
See, I'm a big fan of CDP choline. I fucking love CDP, which is similar to cognizant, just not the trademark registered version.
Yeah.
But Alpha GPC, we've done some fucking around with Alpha GPC, and that was cool too. So, yeah, all kinds of cool shit. Alan Kim, welcome back, boys. My all-time favorite program. Thank you, Alan, man. We appreciate that. Alan hasn't told us where he's from though, so he's
from Seattle.
Alan Kim from Seattle, Washington, USA. Neve, I remember a couple of years ago you really tightened your physique up, dropped a ton of body fat and greatly reduced your carb intake. When you reintroduced a large amount of carbs back in, did you have any digestion or gastric upset issues?
Look, my body has never responded greatly to carbs in high amounts in terms of like bloating.
Yeah.
It's just what happens. I've never reintroduced my carbs back in, even since then, to the extent that I was before I leaned down to that much.
How many grams of carbs are you on a day?
I'd say 150 odd.
That's it?
Probably.
Dude, I'm on like 450 at the moment.
There you go.
You're on 150?
Yeah.
No wonder you can't keep up.
Yeah.
Workout.
So I'm having about roughly 36 grams of carbs from infrared pre-workout.
Yeah.
I'm getting roughly 80 to 90 post-workout from rice cakes.
Yeah.
And I get about 30 odd from a scoop of dextrose in my dextrose shake. And then
are you having cluster intra? Cluster pure?
No. And then I get obviously like trace amounts of carbs from my protein and other foods throughout the day. But really from the direct kind of carb intake, it's sort of that 125 to 150 gram mark.
That's crazy. Carbs. I can't believe I'm literally eating 3 times the amount of carbs that you're eating at the moment.
But I try and have my carbs just post-workout. So, I mean, every couple of days, every like twice a week, I'll still have Krispy Kreme donuts, or I'll have sushi or foods like that, which obviously
a little bit cheating.
Yeah, which obviously bump the carbs up a fair bit. But yeah, still not a whole lot like I once was. I mean, I was having oats for breakfast, rice throughout the day, mass gainer shakes, dextrose. I was having carbolin intra-workout.
I went through, we're a little bit off topic now, but that's cool because this is actually the last question for Ask Neve. But I went through, on this bulk that I'm on at the moment, I went through about a month there where I was having carbs like throughout the whole day.
Yeah.
From like when I woke up to when like every single meal had carbs in it. And I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
So I've gone back to now carbs. I don't even have carbs in the morning. I'll do protein and fats until my pre-workout meal. Then I get at the moment about 120 grams of carbs pre. Then I have cluster pure intra, so I get another 50 grams there. Then I have dextrose post, and then I have a fuck ton of carbs post-workout, usually in my 2 post-workout meals. So I have my post-workout shake, post-workout meal, another post-workout meal, and I'm getting like 450 in at the moment. And it's a lot of carbs to get in a short period of time, but I found that when I had the 450 and I was spreading it out over the whole day, it was just making me feel shit throughout the whole day, because obviously my insulin was like up and down and up and down and up and down. And I was having low GI carbs, but still the insulin response. This is what pisses me off, man. When people are like carb timing's bullshit, and when you combine carbs with proteins and fats, it changes the GI and you don't get insulin response. Fucking bullshit. Like for real, go do it. And you will feel a difference. I think that's if your insulin sensitivity is on point.
But I think that's been a good thing is that you and I have obviously tried a fair bit, and I'm actually glad that you've tried a few different carbohydrate timing, because you were very stuck in your pre-post.
Well, I was very stuck for many years in carbs with meal 1, carbs pre, intra, and post workout.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I went full circle back on this bulk that I'm doing to started introducing them, and then I got to the point where I was like the other end of the extreme with carbs with every single fucking meal, and I've gone back to not even carbs meal one now, literally pre-intro, post-workout. That's it.
Even like recently in the last couple of weeks, I've been testing out how I'm feeling training-wise from carbohydrates. Yeah. And my best that I feel training-wise is carbs just post-workout.
Really? So you don't like carbs pre?
Not so much. I feel like I've had better workouts last week when I had no carbs pre.
Interesting.
So very interesting. But for me, when I was at my leanest and probably my leanest, but also strongest, like probably my optimal.
But also smallest there, because you lost like, I'm going to, Dilip, can you just pop up?
No,
pop up, no, pop him up.
No,
come on, throw a few photos up of the Neve when he was his leanest.
No, because that's not the stage.
You look like a fucking child. You know what you look like? You know who you look like? You look like your son. That's You actually look like, what would you, Jagger? Was your son's name?
Jagger,
you look like Jagger Mills right there, mate. Fucking
No, what I'm saying is,
boy.
Not then, but the point when I was at my leanest and best performance, I was doing carb backloading.
So just post-workout?
Just post-workout.
Right, and just powered by fats.
When I was at my little Neve,
yeah,
that was like no carbs. I just have like a refeed every 4th day.
Yeah,
which is not good.
That was shit.
So just carb backloading for me, I think I've found has been best.
Yeah.
Especially with carb backloading as well, gave me a chance to sort of eat that 80-20 diet kind of thing. But that's sort of that 20 is where I'd have that sort of food post-workout with the carbohydrates.
Yeah.
So
just to make sure you answer the question. So Alan just asked, when you reintroduced a large amount of carbs, did you have any digestion or gastric upset issues? So when you went from like just like very small amounts of carbs back now to like the 150 a day?
It's been right because of how I'm timing them and what carbohydrates I'm using.
Yeah. I think that's a big key.
Yeah, but it's probably not so much of a choice of when I'm having them. It's more of a choice of the type of carbs and what they're eating with.
Of course.
Because like for something like when I was having Patriots whey and oats in the morning, that fucking just destroyed my stomach. Yeah. It was not good for me. And I felt shit. I felt sluggish having oats back in the morning. Yeah. And then so I tried to reintroduce for a week. I upset my stomach, probably because of the high WPC content as well, though. Yeah, but I upset my stomach, but bloated very badly from the oats, and having that 150 grams of oats. Yeah. So yeah, I took that out again. So it's all trial and error, seeing what works for your body, what your body likes, what it doesn't like.
And I think that's really what it comes down to, Alan. Like, one thing that I'm definitely not a fan of is keto. Keto is just fucking stupid. And I'm not a fan of very low carb diets unless you're in like peak week or a couple of weeks out of the contest and you've just tapered down to that point. You definitely, if you're in health and fitness and you're trying to either perform better or build muscle, you need carbs. Yeah. Right? So then the question becomes, how much and when do you consume them? And I really think that's where it becomes a lot of trial and error. You know, you just have to try shit and see how your body responds, see how you feel during the day, during training. Depends on when you train as well. Like if I train in the morning, it'd be completely fucking different. Likewise it would for you. And just experiment a little bit and find that sweet spot.
It really, and yeah, as you've just said, it depends on the individual as well. Yeah. It's a very individual thing. Of course. Jez, you used to work for MassiveJoes, Jez, but he can have 750 grams of carbs a day. Yeah. And he does, and he has carbs every single meal.
See, I suspect he got leaky gut though. That's a lot of fucking carbs.
Well, he has 600,
I think it's just gone straight through, you know what I'm saying?
Could be.
Zero absorption.
I haven't asked him. But anyway, the thing is someone like him has over time been able to have a large amount of carbs and generally not put on much body fat. Yeah. For someone starting out and who has quite a skinny physique, like an 17, 18-year-old who has a very skinny physique and has trouble putting on fat, someone like that I'd probably recommend carbs each meal as well. Yeah. But if you're looking at sort of someone like just Seth and myself, who's more of body composition and more of a, not just trying to look at putting on a beginner muscle, then that's when you probably have to look at carb timing.
I agree. Big Neve boss. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button?
Make sure you ask some questions because they'll get answered.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on, both on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC. And we've got plenty of space for Ask Neve. Next week is actually going to be the last episode for 2018 too. Yeah. So the more Ask Neves, the better. We'll go fucking 2-3 hours in this bitch if we need to. Ask your questions down in the comments below. Hashtag Ask Neves and make sure that we don't miss them. Guys, we will see you next week. Until then, where we're coming to and from, Neve.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.